There we go. Is it working now? Yeah. No, it's not. I don't have any. Wait, it's working, but it's doing it on that screen.
All right, I'll figure it out in the meantime.
All right. Hey, guys.
We're on.
What's up? Hey, how you doing? We are on. Welcome, everybody. I am Mr. Poseidon. Welcome to the show tonight. Another good show lining up for us tonight. It's Halloween month. You got your costumes ready for the end of the month? We do. Do we, honey? How you doing?
I'm good.
See, I have no control. I want you on, and I can't have you on.
So, well, I'll have to work on it.
Okay, so go ahead, put yourself on. So I got it on, and all you got to do is transfer it over. See? Transfer it over.
Gotta go like this.
There you go. But I want you transferred over alone.
Here we go.
Like that. See that?
All right, let me fix the buttons in the meantime.
It's a beautiful thing. So how you doing today, okay?
Wonderful, thank you.
Did we have a good day today?
Wonderful.
Let me tell you guys. I'm going to tell you right now. If there were kitchen knives in this room right now, let's not get any further. Honey, how do you feel about that? Halloween month. Kitchen knives and all that good gory stuff.
It's Halloween month. You can see, everyone can see, we're starting with the decor.
Yeah. We started with our decorations.
See my little skeleton behind me?
I got my little...
Wait, yeah.
There we go. So we got our stuff going here for Halloween. All right, so look, let's start from the beginning here. Let's say hello to everybody. Let's just stop right now and stop. I don't have my glasses. I must have left them in the other room. I am not set tonight, guys. I really am not set tonight. I got to apologize for that. So anyway, I'll do the best I can. Bronx Surfcaster, what's up? Ocean State Bass Fishing, what's going on? Ronnie M. RJOC Wood, how you doing? Night Shift Fishing, what's going on? Good to see you, Matt. Chat Sing. Jonathan Smith, how you doing? Hokey baby, how you doing? Check out Jonathan Smith on Instagram. I'll leave a comment, I'll leave his information on the bottom of this video. Check him out, make some excellent lures. This guy is on the market. He's hot right now, trust me. Trust me, I wouldn't just say it because I like hokey fishing. All right? Hey. Thanks, honey. My wife just helped me out. I can see you again. James Flynn, Oski, John Creanis, I want you to know we packaged everything today. It's 3 packages. We've been behind. They're going out tomorrow. You'll have your stuff in the mail, but thank you so much for watching. Carl Newman, what's up? Adrian Ayala, my man. Our winter season is about to begin. I will see you, buddy. We will be together again very soon also. We have my Montauk 3-day challenge. That's right. It's happening October 20, 21st, and the 22nd. Guys, it's going to be a smash because I'm going to tell you why it's going to be a smash. Right now, first prize is sitting at $1,800, and it keeps growing with everybody joining. Also, I want to say that we also going to have a 250 VS Rio Van Stall X2. That's the brand new one. I got it. It's here. It's ready to go. That's going to be in the giveaway on Saturday night. So if you didn't catch the biggest fish, which is going to be by length, you got to see the bonus boxes. My wife wants to kill me. This is where the sharp knives and Halloween comes into effect right now. You can put both of us on for that because I want them to see how you're laughing at me right now.
There we go.
Yes, there we go. So, honey, I want you to tell them all right now. How do you feel? Because what am I giving them in these bonus boxes?
We have an assortment of lures.
Yes. Made by, let me help everybody, 401 Plugs. We also have RD Customs. We also have Vinny's Customs. Vinny's Customs! What's up, brother? Let's not forget about Larson Lures. We also have Zinger Baits in there. We also have Mug 'em Up Bucktails. And where's that Rappalarula, honey? I got to show them. Here's one of Larson's lures. That'll be in one of the boxes. Hey, where's the Rappalarula? I got to show you guys the Rappalarula if you haven't seen it. Everybody's getting one of those. So there's a cap at 70 people on this contest. It's going to be great. I can't wait. It's every day. I keep getting people buying in on it. And like I said, it's up to 1,800. Thank you so much, honey. My wife is wonderful. Let's put on the overhead view, honey. The overhead's on, but it's not on mine. Just transfer it over, sweetheart. No, just transfer it. There you go. So, let me... Got hooked there to the mic, but here's the Rapala ruler everybody's going to be receiving. This is a gorgeous retractable ruler. Look at this. Everybody is getting one of these. This you cannot beat, guys. Look at this. So everybody will be getting one of those. You're going to be using this to take the picture of the longest fish lengthwise. That's what we're doing. That's what the requirements are for first prize. And again, $1,800. If you didn't get that, don't worry about it. We got the party Saturday night. We're hooking it up. Guys, it's going to be so hooked up. You are going to love the party. We're going to have food and drinks, beautiful area. It's all set. It's a big surprise. And you get to take Mr. Poseidon home with you at the end of the night if you're the grand prize winner. No, you're not taking me home. Anyhow, join if you can. It's on Eventbrite. We'll leave a description on the bottom of this video.
The link is already in the description.
There you go. It's already in the description. Thank you, honey. Other than that, let's get started. We got tonight's guest. We got Scotty Sevins on. That's Captain Scotty Sevins. When I say captain, that's right. He's on a boat, but he also does a lot of surf fishing and all the rest of the stuff. He's a true fisherman. We had him on about a couple of months ago, and I got big like everybody was coming. Oh, that guy was great. I learned a lot, and a couple of guys went out and purchased Titanic boats. But anyway, other than that, let's get over to Scotty Sevins right now. Scotty, you want to bring him over, honey?
Here we go.
Transfer him right over. There he is, Scotty Sevins. What's up, my brother?
What's going on, Mr. P? Hey, you're I can't see you.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
Say that again. We're losing the connection.
there it is. Wow, there it is on. But the Skype isn't working.
The Skype isn't working?
The Skype isn't working?
Well, I can't.
Okay.
We're having definitely a connection problem here.
There it
There you
is
go.
now.
We are definitely having a connection problem. You gotta love connection problems. Yeah, boy.
We
Okay.
see you, Scotty, but the sound is cutting in and out.
Yeah, it's cutting in and out, buddy.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me okay?
Perfect right now. Ah, it's cutting out again.
Yeah. It's kind of lagging.
It's lagging.
Yeah, we see your mouth moving,
The
but then
video,
the sound
the
doesn't catch
video
up.
looks like, yeah, on the,
Oh,
but you can't make out the words.
We had you last time. It was good last time we had you. You want to try reconnecting one more time on?
okay.
Yeah, we're going to try reconnecting one more time, Scotty. Guys, hold on a second. Other than that, while my wife is trying to reconnect, I'm going to let everybody know also that the full season, I feel, a lot of people will say, oh, I'm not catching fish like I used to. Listen, you're never going to catch fish like you used to. Get that through your heads, all right? You got to get out there and you got to grind. You got to get out there every night. See Bill Wetzel? Did you see his post the other night of what's his guide caught? Caught a nice fish the other night. It doesn't come easy, but you're going to get that fish. You just got to keep going. I got my buddy in Montauk, Chaz. That's Mount Kill, if you know him from Instagram. That's MT Kill. Check him out.
Yeah.
The guy's out there every night. Okay, he's a fly fisherman, but he's still out there fishing every night, and he's catching fish. He caught a couple of slots last week, couple of nights in a row. He hit them. He knew where they were. He was hitting them consistently every night. But it didn't come just because he went fishing. It went because he kept grinding and looking. When he finally found them, he tried again the next night they were there. He tried again the next night. 3 nights in a row he got him. He said that was it. He's out there hunting again, and he's looking. That's the way you do it. That's the way you get on the bigger fish. Remember that. You got to remember that. So last week, I was in excuse me. I was in Rhode Island. We got Scotty back, honey. So right after the story, we were back on. Stand by, Scotty. Stand by.
All
So
right.
I went to Rhode Island last week. I had a nice success, I want to call it. But the success didn't come easy because if I just went out there for a few hours, I might have skunked. I was out there a lot of hours. I was out there 10 hours a day. I got 4 hours in between sleep one night because I kept going out there. And I wasn't catching the fish right away. I was going to different locations. Finally, I found the spot, and I was doing it, and it was hitting right on the spot. I want to say hello to a couple of people. Scott Lawson, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Bronx Surfcaster, thank you so much, my brother. That is so much appreciated. We put in a lot to this channel. I've still yet to pay back one of the cameras out of the 6 that I have here. Honey, you want to show them the other views? Transition that over. Every time I click that over.
Gotcha.
So that's some of the other views we got over here on the camera world. You can transition that over, honey.
There's another one.
Yeah, there's another one. And then we got the overhead, which is going to be tonight's giveaways, the Ebb Point. I told you guys I got a lure in here. I'm going to be showing you that in a little while. But also, Bronx Surfcaster, Spoof Crew all day, baby. Thank you so much for that. You are okay. We love to take donations. Yes, we do love it because we're always behind, man. I put a lot into this business, and when I say it's a business, it's what I love to do, man. Because if you don't love something, don't start a business. I love to do this. I love to start people out in the surf fishing industry. I love to get everybody into it in the world. And I want to venture out to different locations where I can get more people into the surf fishing industry. Other than that, honey, what do you think? Let's stream that over to my wife. Oh, it's working again.
I fixed some of them. So while you're
Oh, my wife fixed it. Good, I have her on full screen right now. How do you feel, honey? She hates this part. Let's give her a nice warm welcome. Yeah, Mrs. P. Woo, baby, I love you. All right, that's enough of that. Okay, back to the music. Back to Scotty Sevins. Let's hope we can get him on a clear connection. Scotty, Scotty, Scotty. There he is. Scotty, do we got you on clear? I got you. Oh, we're freezing up again with him, honey.
Oh, man. Are we going to have to do the call-in just? We're just going to have to go
You
with
there?
audio only?
You know what, Scotty? A couple of weeks ago, we had this issue. You know, we keep getting you freezing up. You come in for a few
Can
seconds.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but you know, you're dying out on us every here and there.
Yeah, it's not coming in.
All right, so you
quick
want to do the
enough.
call
There's a
in?
crazy lag.
Yeah, it is a crazy lag. So listen,
crazy.
Scotty, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Please call in to my number. Can you give him the number, honey?
Yeah.
Give him the number, honey. Just say it. It's a beautiful thing.
We can give him our fancy number that we got here.
Yeah, Scotty,
one?
call that number up there on top.
It's
Once one,
845
yeah. 845.
213
Okay.
3895.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
All right. Here we
All
go.
right.
All right, hold on now. Let me see if we can give it a final run here. Scotty, how are you doing over there, okay?
Scotty,
All right.
I'm calling in.
Yeah. Here's, honey, take this. I'll put this on here. All right, there we go. So he should be on.
Okay.
Scotty, you there? Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry, everybody. Oh, my goodness. Look what we got from Danny Morales.
Oh my gosh, Danny, thank you.
Danny, thank you so much, man. Danny, Spoof Crew, Brooklyn Surf, Pier, Fishing. Let's go. Drop the bag. Yeah, boy. Thank you so much, Danny. I appreciate you guys, man. This is good stuff. Scotty, are you there? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay, there we go. We got him, honey. Can you put that volume up loud?
Yeah, I have it as loud as I can.
No, I got you over here, Scotty. Go ahead. There we go. All right, so what's up, Scotty? How you doing over there tonight?
Oh, I'm hanging in there, guys. having a little bit of technical problems, but it's all good.
Yeah,
And
I'm
you got-
sorry. I'm sorry about that, Scotty. Yeah, we did. We had a little bit of a lagging problem, but it's all set and done right now. So, Scotty, let's start off with you. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing phenomenal. I'm loving this nor'easter. How about you guys?
Let me tell you something.
nor'easter,
If
huh?
it wasn't for my wife, I'd probably be out there fishing this nor'eastern, but it's okay. My wife loves me. I love her. Even though the knives, if they were around today, I can't begin to tell you. There'd be no show right now. But
Yeah. For me, it was more of like a storm reporting and storm chasing type of few days. You know what I mean? Actually, one of the things to do during these big months is go to the jetties and you know, it's kind of like film and like check out the storm and the freaking rough water and all that. It's a lot. It's just a hobby of mine.
yeah, the nor'easterns, you have to be careful too. Now, look, a lot of people I know because I speak to a lot of people now, and a lot of people will tell me that in the nor'easterns they feel that the fish really aren't there, and that's all not true. And then there's the other half of guys that tell me, no, the northeasterns are the best time to fish, which I like to believe in that also. Scotty, can I ask you, buddy, how do you feel about that? Do you feel that that's a good time to go fishing?
Northeast blowing 30. My boat stays parked at the dock, and I'm just watching. I personally don't participate. If people fish them, they got bigger balls than me, and I have much respect to them. But I
But
just personally don't fish. But some things aren't worth it for me personally. You know what I mean?
right. Totally understood. I like to fish storms, man. I always have loved it, but I'm not gonna go out of my mind, I should say, and start fishing jetties in the middle of a nor'eastern, because let me tell you, the jetty might look fine, but then, every 15 minutes, you're going to see a little bit of a rogue wave come by, and I don't want to be on top of that jetty when it blows you off. You better have the right equipment on. Hopefully you'll be afloat, and hopefully somebody will save your life. So I don't like to mess around in those jetties.
We were actually talking about that the other day. The importance of, safety and just keeping your head about you when it comes to things like that. I mean, I know Ocean City personally, we have people that disappear off our north end or get rescued from our north end every single year. You know what I mean? There's
really?
guys. Oh, absolutely. Our north end rips are nothing are nasty. They're absolutely nasty. And I mean, we even had a local guy. It was probably like 2 or 3 falls ago during the mullet run. Got swept away. Waiter filled up. He was casting it in mullet, and he was a local guy that knew the waters, and he knew enough to know. You know what I mean? What
Right.
happens is you get your confidence about you, and everybody thinks that they're above. It can't happen to me. Well, until it does.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they never found him. His waiter filled up, and that was that.
So, Scotty, I know I see a lot of stuff online with you being on the boat. Have you been fishing the boat lately? Or have you been able to get out on the beaches also?
I haven't gotten out on the beaches lately because, up until this week, I was still fishing sheep.
Right.
And this blow probably, I'm going to say, ended that whole thing. So now is going to start my transition to, fall bassing, backwater. Searching beaches. And a lot of what I do land-based wise is, again, it's backwater. More my niche and more my forte is like the back bays and the marsh fishing. When it comes to finding striped bass. because that's what we have to work with down here in South Jersey.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure. I'll be down in South Jersey again. I have my passes, everything. I'm ready to use them. I love going on beach there. It's beautiful. And I see you, Scotty. I see you in the boats out there. Stay away from me. Don't come near close to the water when they're near me, okay?
No.
I'm kidding, Scotty. I'm kidding. I love you.
I know.
Come pick me up if you see me on the edge of the water not catching fish. Please, come pick me up.
I'll come pick you up. I told you, you're welcome on my boat anytime, bud.
You're a dynamite guy. Scotty, I love watching your posts. You're going to teach me how to do those shots because that's really, I love all your shots. I love those shots with the fish's head first and you right behind them. Put up some of those shots, honey, so we can show
one.
them. Yeah, we got one here with you. I think it's looks like a tuna or even a giant, looks like
the albie.
It's an albie, right? It is. Yeah, I figured that. I saw that. Israel Delgado.
Yeah.
I want to say right now, I'm sorry, Scotty, 1 second. We got a donation coming in from Israel Delgado. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. I really, really do. We work so hard. Guys like Danny Morales, thank you so much, man. You guys are kicking. And also Bronx Surfcaster, I haven't forgotten you. With you guys, I can keep going even farther with this. I love doing great giveaways. It's all with our hard-earned cash. Nobody's giving me anything for free. But again, try to join the Montauk Challenge so we can meet personally, be there. It's going to be great. We got over 50 people already, guys. You guys are crazy for not to come. If I heard of a challenge like this, I would go because $1,800, first prize are good. And if you're not going to win Saturday night's dinner at the Manor, just get ready, man. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be the challenge that you're going to wish that lasted every day of your lives. It's just too bad I don't have $1,800 to give away every day of my life. So going back to you, Scotty, once again. Scotty, are you going to be able to make the challenge? I'm putting you on the line here, buddy.
When is the Montauk Challenge?
So it's coming up on the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. That's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Now, listen, you don't have to attend all 3 days. You want to attend 3 days? That's great. 2 days, that's great. 1 day, that's great. Whatever is comfortable for you. But to let you know, to win the prizes, to win everything, you have to be at Saturday night's party. You know, food and drinks, all that good stuff, awards, the trophies. I can't wait for that. I hope you're going to come. If you can come. If you can't, I'm not going to hold it to you.
It's always been on my list to get up there and fish Montauk, and if I can pull it off, I will absolutely do that.
Yeah, buddy, I would love to see you there. If you'd like to bring your wife.
What's that?
If you'd like to bring your wife also, she's very well welcome to come.
I will definitely do that. Thank you.
Great, buddy. Great. So let's get back to you again in the fishing, Scotty. So now, this time of year, you said you were fishing for Sheep's Head, right?
Yeah. Well, up until this past week, but they were sort of on the move, on the way out. So we were kind of on borrowed time as far as that goes. And like I said, this blow, I'm almost positive just pushed them the rest of the way out of here. So now it's my time to shift my main focus towards bass. Oh, and also aside from the sheep, I was fishing for albies. So I got from sheep. I got a severe albie addiction. I'm sure any of your listeners that have caught albies before.
Yeah, I got you up on one right now.
Yep. They basically they will ruin all other fishing for you. That's what they did for me. Like, I remember my first fall, like catching light tackle albies. It ruined bass for me for the rest of the fall. Like,
it
nothing.
Really is. I got you here on the bass. Looks like late summer here because I got you with the flip-flops on your boat here. So I'm figuring it's sometime summertime. And then there's another one where you're actually in the water, Scotty. I'm waiting for my wife to there we go. You're in the water there with the bass. Where's this one?
Hang on, I don't see that particular one yet.
Well, you're sitting there. You got a
yeah.
cap on. I don't know what the cap says on it. I can't read it. It's in white letters. You got black sunglasses, gray top on.
Yep, I see that one. Yeah, that was actually one of my favorite shots from that was a summertime bass actually.
Right.
That was actually one of my favorite shots of the summer. One of my favorite bass shots, I'll say. But yeah, that was. Sometimes you got it. Sometimes they like it when you get in the water with them to release them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Right.
I want to tell you though that striper fishing, obviously, is my favorite. I love that. Now I love catching all fish. It's all lots of fun, but again, to let everybody know out there and to teach everybody something a little bit. I'm not much of a teacher, guys, but I'll tell you what I do to catch fish. You got to match the batch, the hatch. You got to match it, guys. It'll give you a better chance to catch fish. If you can do that, you're on the bait already. You know what's out there, so you're going to have a pretty good chance at catching stripers, no doubt about it. Now, what do you do, Scotty? What do you do to match the hatch, buddy?
I totally agree with you. And it all comes down to knowing what bait is around at what times of the year, and what they're feeding on. Like if they're showing, you can usually see whether they're blowing peanuts or they're blowing mullet up out of the water. It's a shame that we couldn't get the connection going because
Right.
I wanted to go over some of like my favorite fall
Sure.
lures that I had. But definitely matching the hatch for me personally, that's what works. Some guys like to throw some wild stuff at fish.
Right.
That just never worked for me. But definitely, I totally agree with you. And also, and one of like the biggest things, and it's often overlooked, but it's for me, it's knowing when to fish, but also when not to fish as well. Like there's certain moon phases and tide combinations. Yeah, first of all, you have to fish whenever you can.
Right.
So there's no
Definitely.
doubt about that. For me personally, I know that there are circumstances that it just isn't worth me putting in the effort to go out. You know what I mean? So it was kind of funny because a couple weeks ago we were in one of those phases. I ran into my on the water, and we were talking prior to that, and he sent me just thinking I could go out and beat this moon cycle, and but I couldn't go out and beat the moon cycle pretty much. And I was having the same conversation with him. I'm like, yeah, man, sometimes it's just that you're better off doing other things. But and that's where keeping a log. Oh my God, if you guys aren't keeping logs and detail too, with as much detail as you possibly can get, you're really missing out. My only regret with logs is not starting them sooner.
Right.
And really, I log everything that I possibly can, and as much as I can remember. And luckily, we have apps these days where you can go back and look up like the history. Like I can look up what my tide was from 2 days ago if I forget to make a log entry. But that's when you're really going to start putting together those missing pieces of tide and tide and moons and winds and how they all correlate and come. Because, I'm going to tell you, like, there are certain times of the year where you'll get certain moon phases in certain months of the year where if you just need to call out work, you need to go. That's bottom line. There are certain times that you just have to push it. And you have to make it a priority if you
Right.
can, if you want to be successful. So that's really my biggest pieces of advice is for putting together like these puzzle pieces.
Sure.
Or back to the striped bass. Pretty much, they're constantly changing. Let me tell you.
Guys, I just want to say again a big thank you to you, Scotty, for showing up tonight. I like Scotty because Scotty's a very knowledgeable fisherman in the boat fishing, especially catching these sheep's heads. If you want to know how to catch sheep's heads, I would go to him direct. He does do charters. Check him out. We'll leave a link on the bottom, definitely, without a doubt. He's on the show again only because we've been asked, oh, you're going to have him on again. So here he is. He's back on again. He's not done. We're going to get back to him in a second. I just want to say hello to a few people out there. Turtle Cove Tackle. Turtle Cove Tackle I've been with since the beginning. My Boga grip is held by their Boga grip holder, which I love very much, and also their lanyard that comes with it. I suggest you use their lanyard because it fits very easily through the Boga holster that you're going to be holding your Boga grip with. So, other than that, thank you, Turtle Cove Tackle. They will be also at the Montauk Challenge. I recently spoke to them. I don't know how many rooms are left at the Montauk Manor. If they're not sold out already, I would definitely try to get into this because it's going to be a lot of fun, man. And remember, I'm an entertainer. I love to make people happy. This is why I love to get all the new surf fishermen into this industry. If you're doing nothing, you're just watching me right now, get into this. It's freaking easy. You don't want to get up on a rock or you feel it's too dangerous, go to the beach. And now is a good time. Just get dressed warm because one thing, the equipment can be cumbersome and you might not be comfortable. But remember, you wear a nice pair of waders, you wear some nice warmers underneath, you'll be nice and warm and you'll be ready to fish. And you might complain and say, oh, it's cold or it's windy. But the minute you hook, listen to me, I have to come close. The minute you hook that striper, all cold feelings, everything, all the sensation goes away. It goes away, honey. It goes away. And what you look forward to is that next cast. Because you catch, you release the fish safely, and you're back out there fishing. So anybody out there who's listening, who's brand new to this, who wants to learn new things about surf fishing, who likes Mr. Poseidon, stay away from my wife, who likes Mr. Poseidon, let me just tell you right now, it's a good channel. We're going to have lots of fun. In the Montauk Striper Challenge, it's the second annual. We started out with 17 guys last year. We're over 50 already. The first prize is at 1,800, and it's growing with every person who joins. And if you don't win that first prize, you're going to get a chance at a VS. Let me show you. I got to show them, honey. I wasn't going to show them, but I got to show you guys. So really quick, put the overhead, honey. Is the overhead on automatic? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So there it is. It's in the box. It's the VX2. It's brand new. You're going to have a shot at that. So if you don't win the big fish, it's not just going to the party and having a good time. It's going to the party and having a good time. Hey, there's a VX2. I'm going to win it. There's only one.
Yeah.
Good luck to you guys. It's a lot of fun. And we're going to have a lot of other good prizes. We have Gelso Pasquarelli. He's on right now. Ask him. He was last year's winner at the first annual Montauk Challenge. Last year's prize was $850. Congratulations again, Gelso Pasquarelli. And Gelso himself will be donating an ODM rod. This guy, Gelso, trust me, he's a craftsman. He wraps rods. If you see the craftsmanship, I don't know how they take those strings and they make all these designs, and it's like, wow. Can you make like fake, $100 bills, Gelso? Because I would love you even more. But anyhow, no, seriously, Gelso's donating a rod by ODM. I think it's the 2-8 or the 2-6, 11-footer. It's personally wrapped by him. It's going to be given away at the Poseidon Show. So if you don't win that big fish, there's a bunch of good prizes, and that's one of them. We got Ed Point. We got the beach bag on. We got also Turtle Cove Tackle, who I'm wearing the shirt tonight. This is like a match made in heaven. I love those guys. Him and his wife, Donna, just wonderful people. Big K. Yeah, Big K. But anyway, they'll be also at the Montauk Challenge. You can meet them there personally. They'll tell you all about their equipment, all about their company. Solid stuff for the surf fishermen. Do you understand me? Anybody, the first 40 people that joined, I don't want to tell you guys, but if you're after 40, the first 40 are getting a bonus box. The bonus boxes are incredibly beautiful. They're going to have lures in them and so on. I wish I could have done more. I originally did 30. I upped it to 40, but the list kept growing with people. And I can't afford to do any more bonus boxes. The bonus boxes are what? $100 each, honey? They're $80 to $100 each box. It's just saying, yeah, right. There's the Rappalarula that's in there. That's $20 off the bat. Bug 'em up, Bucktails. Vinny's Customs, 401, Lawson Lures, RD Customs. Did I miss anybody? Zinger Baits. Come on. There's a lot of good stuff in these boxes. But I wanted to do this, and now it's grown. I mean, it's going to be a great challenge. I'm trying to get the dinner thing going on now with the hotel and the restaurant. We're trying to do the right thing here for everybody so you can have a good time, and this could be a memory of a lifetime. So just in case I have a heart attack in the next few days, you'll remember Mr. Poseidon's second annual Montauk Challenge. WR. Woo! Woo! Thank you so much for that, buddy. That's so nice of you to do, man. I hope you're at the Montauk Challenge. Thank you for that. That's very nice of you to do. Guys, we take, take donations. What? Say that, honey. Go ahead.
RJQC was asking, what was the winning fish last year?
Last year, RJC, I think, Gelso, you're out there. I hope you're out there, Gelso. I think it was a 22-pound striped bass. I don't know the inches on it. Gelso.
I think it was like 35
5 or 38. I don't remember.
38.
I don't remember, but he won the first prize last year. He'll be there this year. Yeah. You can ask him personally on that one. Jason Palmatier, 38 inches. There it is.
Yeah, it was
Jason.
38.
Jason Palmatier was at the challenge last year. Yeah. Jason, I had a great time fishing with you. Rick Hernandez right under him. He was also at the Striper Challenge last year. Rick Hernandez, I was out in June with him in Montauk. Hardcore fisherman, Rick. And do not try to tell him about the Miami Dolphins. That's all I got to say. The Jets won, buddy. Anyhow, let's get back to this. Who else do we got to say hello to out there that I haven't seen out there? Michael. Michael, how you doing? Thank you, Michael. You're always giving me nice compliments. I saw the earlier one that you put up. Other than that, let's get back to my man, Scotty Sevins. How you doing, Scotty?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. And I'm happy to be hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, so am I, man. I'm happy to be hanging out with you. I think you're a cool dude, man. I do. I love your posts.
Oh, thank you. I think highly of you too, man. I'm serious.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I really try hard. I want everybody to know out there that I try so hard to bring our community together. I want our industry or our business or our love or our hobby for fishing, I want it to become so big. Now, I want to ask you guys something. So we always say, how can we have a competition where we can have 100 guys out there fishing and have somebody registering? How do you do it all fair-wise? Well, they do it in the small bass world. You know, they're on boats. They have a measurer there. He's sitting there, a judge, whatever he is, and he's calling in the stuff. Well, why can't we have something like that? Where we have somebody working with the Surfcaster right next to him, and we can do we don't have to have just one fish winning it. You can go out there and consistently catch 20-inch fish and add those inches up and have a competition like that. I dream of stuff like that. And I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it. And my wife will be one of the judges. She'll be there with a whip. And if anybody even tries to go a half an inch above of what they caught, snap, and it's going to hurt. All right? So those are the kind of judges I want. The real tough kind of judges.
We had one South Jersey down here a couple of years ago called Barrels and Bass, where they made their own custom rollers and it was a release tournament of inches where you would have to take a picture of the fish on that special ruler, and you could even text it in.
Right. I like that stuff. It's always tough with our competitions because, basically we're doing Vinny, fishing with Vinny. I got to stop for a second. Fishing with Vinny. Vinny, check him out. The man is posting videos. He's on the canal. He's a big-time fisherman out there. He's got his group of buddies. They work like a network. This guy gets on the big fish. Fishing with Vinny, thank you for coming to the channel tonight. Check him out, bro. Check him out on YouTube, Fishing with Vinny. Great videos. You get to see big fish caught. If you like that, check out Fishing with Vinny. Thank you so much. Going back to Scotty Sevins. I'm sorry, Scotty. I get excited when I see big stars like fishing.
I love it. But you also bring up a really good point with that. And I'm not sure people picked up that little nugget, but especially this time of year, when you're really trying to get on the fish with the migration, you need a solid network of people. If you want to consistently stay on them, and I know people aren't about sharing information, but if you can have a network of guys that you trust, that is something that makes a massive difference in being able to constantly stay on fish.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. That's so important. And listen to what he's saying. We're not talking about a guy who's coming on the internet and say, hey, come fish over here. This is where the fish are. We're talking about a group of guys. They work together. And he's very smart, Scotty, for saying that. Because if you got a good group of guys that you trust, I know Vinny, he works with a group of guys out in the canal. He's not just telling everybody where the fish are. And they work together. So when the fish are there, the group connects together and they catch the fish. And God bless them because they know what they're doing. And like you said, Scotty, it's not just like giving away spots. If you got that good group, you can get on the fish too, man. But you got to be a trustworthy guy. You can't be out there the next day, especially on YouTube. Something what I'm doing on the radio here, or excuse me, radio, on YouTube, I can't be out there giving away spots. Sure, I know spots, but there's no way that I would give them away. The people that have told me about these spots trust me, and my mouth is always shut. I'm sorry I got to make videos when I'm catching big fish. I got to tell you, I catch them in Connecticut when I'm actually catching them in Jersey. Or when I'm catching them in Jersey, I'm telling you I'm Connecticut. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to be safe because a guy like me on YouTube can get his throat slit, not just on Halloween. I'm just kidding.
No.
Nobody's going to slit any throats.
You're absolutely right. And especially putting it in terms of our backwater world where we are, we fish a very, very small piece of real estate. So you can't. And let me tell you, it happens way too often, especially now. And it's something like the way I came up, you don't burn spots. You don't post pictures with backgrounds. You do everything you can to conceal. Because the problem is and especially if somebody knows, they can figure out exactly what you're doing and where you're at.
Absolutely.
Even just from a shadow. So that stuff is really that's something that gets glanced over a lot, and I don't think that there's enough people kind of talking about that and kind of speaking up about it. But it's something that it just seems like people don't care about anymore. It's
right.
Whatever. They just want their instant life.
You gotta be respectful.
Wait a couple weeks to post. You'll still get your life. You'll still get your engagement. But
absolutely, Scotty. Absolutely.
It's more important to protect the fisheries.
Absolutely.
And protect the places that you hold sacred. Absolutely.
Does anybody want to put up any questions on asking Scotty anything. So please put up a question. I'm standing by. We're usually doing the call-ins, but Scotty's the call-in tonight. It's okay. I'm glad we got you on the call-in, Scotty, at least, because I do actually like talking to you. You do know you're fishing. We're going to take a 2-minute break, Scotty. If you want to take a break yourself, I'm going to let everybody know what next week's giveaways are. Not tonight's. They already know what tonight's is going to be.
Ocean State is saying it's that clown
What's
doing it.
It's the clown.
People
There he
making
is.
comments about the clown mask back there.
Yeah, let's do, get that thing off there, honey, so I could see.
There you go.
There we go. So let's do the overhead. So next week's giveaways, guys, I got some good ones here. So,
All right.
okay, there we go. So I was in Maine, right? And I had a wonderful time in Maine. This was a couple of months ago, about a month ago, actually. And I had to pick up this lure. I was in Red Top. What was it called, honey? Red Top?
Sporting Goods.
Yeah,
Top
Red
Sporting.
Top Sporting Goods in Maine. Great place. I mean, the place is loaded, and I love loaded places. It isn't just a small place. But I picked up this lure. It's called the Striper Maine. Looks like, I can't tell what that is. Maniac? Maniac. Yes, it is. So it's Striper Maine-EAC. So I got to tell you, these lures, I have one that I'm using in my bag. I mean, good stuff, solid stuff. This one here, Striper Maniac. It's custom rods, plugs, and flies. Striper Maniac at yahoo.com. We got to leave a post on the bottom, honey, or a link. That's Striper Maniac at yahoo.com. Beautiful lures. I have one for myself also. We got VMC hooks. Spro looks like rings on there. Made in the USA. I love seeing stuff like this. Everything is made in the USA. So, and also we have a Mad Mantis. I'm ready to give this away. I wanted to save this. It's a top water popper. I mean, look at this. This is a pretty lure. There's his branded name right there, that little cross. I had that on as a picture once. First one to guess it won that lure. But these are the prizes you're going to get this week. Where are the other lure? I dropped them. And we also have, that's right. Let's get the cheers on for this one. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have the Whip It by Algag, 5-inch. These are just replacement tails. It's your job to get the jig head. These look like the Wonder Bread ones, as you could see. So these three are going to go out next week. Please leave a link, please leave a comment at the bottom of this video. And one person is going to win these three. This is basically a $70, if not $75 win right here for somebody. That's a nice prize, guys, okay? Maz Mantis works. We got Striper Maniac here, and we got Algag's Whip It 5-inch replacement tails. This is good stuff. You're going to catch fish with this. This is not garbage. This is top of the line stuff. Let's go. Yeah, boy. Tonight's giveaway is going to be right here. Remember, if you come to the Montauk Challenge, everybody gets one of these retractable rulers. You got to take a picture with the fish with this. Lots of good stuff. Right, honey? There's a lot of good stuff. Tell them, honey. Tell them how good stuff I have. Come on.
Tons of good stuff.
I have tons of good stuff. Even Scotty Sevins is going to be wrapped up in the box. Not his boat, but Scotty Sevins will be there. Right, Scotty?
Yes, I will.
You're awesome, Scotty. I love you. So, Scotty, let's get back to you.
Let me know how to make it.
Right on, buddy. I appreciate that big time. Ocean State Bass Fishing says Al Gags is a must-have in your pants pocket. No doubt about it, buddy.
And
No
Chuck
doubt about it.
Dumas is saying Ron McKee is a striper legend.
I'd like to jump on that too. It's a shame because I wanted to show you guys like my top picks for like ocean bassing and jigging and everything.
Uh-huh.
Add to that list the 7-inch a Band of Anglers Dark Spin. That should be a must-have in everybody's bag. especially for fall run bass.
I love Al Gag stuff. I also am a big backer of Zinger Baits. I love his product. It's very tough. It
Love
lasts. And he's a caring guy about his product, and you get a nice product too. And I also love Al Gags, no doubt about it. Al Gags been around a long time, and he's been around a long time because he's made some good stuff that catches fish. Whippet Eel is great, no doubt about it, Jason. Does anybody have any questions for Scotty Sevins? How about it? Oops, sorry about that.
I'll another one to that list too. There's GT eels or something special.
What's that?
The gravity tackle eels. That I feel like everybody should have at least one of them in their supply.
In their arsenal, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Let me tell you, people don't realize, and, they do realize, but a lot of people say, fishing with plastics and stuff is like cheating because they do catch fish, man. They catch fish. You fish with them long enough, you'll understand that they catch fish. And not that lures aren't good, not that live bait isn't good. I'm just telling you that they catch fish. Correct, Scotty?
Yeah. Well, I totally agree with you. The funny thing is I am not a hard bait guy. I fish, I want to say, soft plastic 95% of the time that I'm fishing lures. Like I'm a jigger. Everybody has their comfort zone and their confidence base, and I love jigs. I love soft plastic. I feel like you have so many more options about the way that you can work that bait and present that bait and rig it. That's just usually with my comfort zone. And another thing that I like to do, especially like when fights are getting tough, but adding scent to your soft plastic can really make the difference between like putting a catch together and taking a skunk, especially when the bite is really tough.
Right.
So it's probably something that if you haven't done, start doing, because I can promise you it'll make the difference.
No doubt about it.
Even like the ProCure Manhattan, that is like a great staple that everybody should really have in their bag at all times, because I'm telling you, and I can promise you this, that will make the difference some nights between catching and not.
No doubt. No doubt. I got a question for you, Scotty, coming in from John Creanis. It says, what's your go-to Albie tactics? You fish from the surf or boat for your Albie fishing?
So the majority of my Albie fishing is done by boat, and I was talking about this the other week, but there really is no. My tactic is make sure you got a full gas tank and be prepared to burn through it, man.
Wow.
Because you need as much water as possible. And when we were talking a little bit ago about having the network, my God, does it ever come into play more than when you're trying to locate albies and stay on top of albies? Because
Right.
they are hard to stay on top of from a boat. And the guys that land albies and land them consistently from shore, there's not enough credit that's given to those guys. That is something that is not easily done. Because
Sure.
number one, these fish are popping up and going down in the matter of 10 seconds. And if you're able to get in front of one and actually land a few, especially from land, that means the stars align for you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And much respect to the guys that do that and do that consistently.
I got a question coming in also from Heaven and L Outdoors. She's been a regular on the show. She'll also be on the show coming up on Halloween Day, and we will all be in costume. Her question to you is, Scotty, it says, what style tog jig is Scotty's favorite? Hook size, hook style, jig shape, etc.?
Oh, okay. So, and keep in mind, I'm more of a backwater togger, but bottom sweeper jigs, hands down, through and through. My main go-to for that is half ounce. That half ounce you can pretty much fish almost all the time, depending on what you're doing. And I believe it's a half ounce 1.0. And that's the same jig that I use primarily speedhead fishing as well.
Got it.
And colors. So as far as jigs go, so I'm not, and this goes for most anything, but I'm not like a huge color guy. You know, I really like to keep things as natural as possible. And as far as jigs go, like I want my jig to be blending in with whatever surroundings I'm fishing. Honestly, if bottom sweeper still made black jigs, I would fish black 100% of the time. And reason being is I've never opened up a tog that didn't have mussels in its belly, and it's the same thing. It's the same thing with sheep. Like even if you have them on the deck or you have them in the live well for a few minutes, they're pooping out mussels constantly. Same thing with tog. So I really want to blend into the surroundings. I don't really want to stand out. And that's just my personal preference.
No, I hear you, Scotty. Everybody has their personal preference. No doubt about it. Anybody else have any questions out there? There's been some good stuff going on tonight. I appreciate everybody out there.
Scotty, did you answer this? Heaven and L asking, is it a short shank or a longer one?
That's a short shank.
There you go.
I want the jig as compact as possible. I know a lot of guys, and I've seen a lot of different designs, and I'm not knocking anybody's designs that got a real long shank hook for their tog jigs. I just personally don't care for that, especially like I said, my tog double is my steep jig, and I want that profile to be as compact as possible. Especially with the sheeps, I want them to gulp that in. I don't want something, sticking out funny, and it's not looking very natural in the water.
Sure.
Now, I will preface this. I will say this. If I'm fishing wrecks offshore, then it would be advisable to probably use something with a little bit longer of a shank. That way, because you're fishing with bigger crabs, and you just seem to have a little bit of a better hookup ratio that way. But
got it. All right, so slowly starting to wind this thing down. I know it's getting a little later right now for some people.
How about
Guys,
Wormway asking, swivel or no swivel?
I never swivel. I'm just not a swivel guy. People. Again, there is no right or wrong. That all comes down to personal preference. But I'm able to wind through the guys.
Yeah, Ocean State is also saying no
No
swivel.
swivel, he's saying, capital letters, no Ocean State. Ocean State knows what he's doing. This guy fishes for everything, from fresh water to salt water, canoeing, from the beach, from his house, from his bathtub. This guy catches fish. I know Ocean State.
I'm with Ocean on the Unity Uni knot as well. That's the only knot I use for leader connections from braid to mono.
Yeah.
And again, because I can tie it quick, I can tie it in the dark, and I never had one fail. Just my favorite knot. I know people get, nutty with these FT
Yeah, they
knots.
do. They get nutty. I get nutty. I like making the regular shoe knot, all right? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah. The balloon knot, right?
There you go. That's the one. That's the one that works.
Yeah, the balloon knot gets them every time, I'm telling you.
Gotta love it, Scotty.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some bots there that we had to get rid of.
Yeah, we got
Sorry.
some bats over there. How you doing, bats? Yeah. You listen, I got plenty of time for porno later. I don't need to be going on it during my show. You got it?
jeez.
Jesus Christ, what's wrong with
Danny's
people?
like, they're harassing us.
They're harassing us. They're not harassing me. Once the wife is...
Okay.
Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm glad everybody's on the show tonight. I'm glad that I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're learning something because, you know, we've learned that if you got a boat, it costs a lot of money today. Gas is a lot of money, but it's coming down in price. But I guarantee you after the election, it's going right back up. Other than that, let's not talk about that anymore. Start some trouble on here. Listen, guys, if you're watching for a first time and you're sitting here going, holy smokes, I've never seen this. This is my wife. How you doing? Say hello, honey.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Let's put on some music. Yeah. Hey, honey, ready? Let's do it. Come on. Yeah, like that. Okay, stand up straight. Arch your back. Beautiful. There you go. Arch your back. What? All right, anyway. So we're here every Sunday night. We do the live stream. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a break. I'm almost at 1,500 subscribers. After 2 years, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. If I was a woman and I was 25 years old, every day there'd be a string bikini on, and every day I would get 2,000 subscribers. They get them like nothing. That's why YouTube came up with the hours watched. What I'm talking about now is, yeah, you can get 1,000 subscribers and think you're going to get monetized. Got to have 4,000 hours watch time. Why? Where did that come out from? Because of the girls. They were putting on the string bikinis and walking the beaches, and it was great. And I'm telling you, I follow a lot of these girls. Honey, please don't get mad at me. They're fishermen. I've told you plenty of times. Plenty of times. Let's have a nice cheer for that. The bikini girls. Okay, I'm just kidding. So, going back to what I was saying, in my next life, when I'm a girl, I'm going to be a bikini girl, and I'm going to fish, and I'm going to get 100,000 subscribers. In the meantime, I'm going to work very hard for you guys. I try to put out nice videos. I just put out one today from Rhode Island. Look, watch the video and like the freaking thing. You know, and don't forget, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram for the latest, right, honey? Tell them, honey, help me. She wanted to stab me today. She really wanted to stab me. We were sitting here a half hour before the show. We weren't even talking. Did you see us kiss before the show tonight? You know, when I come in and I usually say hello, and no kissing tonight, guys. It's one of those nights. We're married 24 years. Things are not easy. Are they easy, honey? Tell them. I want you on the camera for this.
No.
Stand up straight and lift up your chair.
Highs and lows.
There we go. Highs and lows. So what would you say today was? Was today a high or a low? Or you could say in the middle.
Yeah.
It was in the middle, right? It was so great, honey. I love Mrs. Minnie P up there. Yeah. How you doing, honey? Everything good? You know I love you. What's that way? Oh, hi, honey. How you doing? Everything all right up there?
Wonderful.
Yeah, boy. All right, so let's get back to Scotty Sevins. I'm sorry for keeping you on the side. Also, I'm going to need the sound of a swivel through the guide in an ink black darkness.
Oh.
Grandpappy,
Yeah.
you couldn't have said that any better. I'm telling you, that's what I hate.
The sound
in
of
the
a swivel?
darkness, like I'm sitting there in the dark like this. Look. Like this. Oh, I reached it. Got to get it out now. I got to put the rod down. Pull out the guide from, pull out the swivel from the guide. And it stinks because if you do it enough times, one of those times you're going to crack your guide.
Oh.
You're going to crack the glass around there. You're cracking it. I get it. I get it. I'm with you guys, but we got to keep grinding. It's what's going to get us the big fish. I love all you guys. Chuck Dumas. Chuck, I think about you all the freaking time now. I hate you. Because every time I use my boga grip, because Chuck doesn't believe in boga grips, and a lot of guys don't, and I don't want to use them, man, but I want to weigh the fish. Well, I'm getting to the point of I had enough of weighing. I'm going to get a regular freaking clamp, whatever they're called, And I'm going to use it because, it's, you're torturing the fish a little bit, Remember, these fish are in the water and they're in non-gravity. Like us, we're getting constantly pushed down because of gravity. And our bodies can handle that. But a striper, when you pull it out of the water for the first time, because they're in zero gravity in the water. They're like swimming around and they don't have a weight in the water. They're not like, I weigh 53 pounds, I'm a cow. They don't do that. So basically, when you pull them out of the water and all their... Sorry, honey. My wife wanted me to turn down the music. I'm not turning it down. I'm just going to turn it down. It's one of those knife issues right now. Anyway, honey, I'm sorry. But let me... why do you keep doing that? I want Mrs. P in the corner there. There you go. So basically, I'm fishing for these fish, and I don't know what I'm talking... But the fish are in the water. It's non-gravity. And when you pull it out of the water, all their organs, especially in the heavier fish and the bigger fish, they're getting squished down. And when they're getting squished down, you can get something where it can snap in there, a vein, and you don't know it's bleeding. It's internally bleeding inside. And then you release it, and you think everything's all good. And an hour later, it's on the beach, and you got a guy like Moran Sixatilis looking at it, going... This guy didn't know what he was doing. He was catch and releasing it. I get it. Watch these guys. Watch Marone Saxatilis because he knows what he's doing. I like watching him. I like watching his posts. He's very careful with the fish. He likes to be very, very, to release the fish. Safety. It's very important. Very important. Anyhow, we got 61 watches right now. So for you guys that are not watching me for a new time, subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram for the ladies. It's getting a little late. It's 8:20. Let's go back to Scotty Sevins. I've been having him hang out too long there, Scotty, right?
No, it's too long, man. I'm having fun.
All right, Scotty. I'm glad on that. So, Scotty, to finish it all off, what would you like to tell my subscribers? Fishing, stripers, whatever you want to tell them. Boat fishing, what do you want to say?
So, okay. So here, and this is not something that's like technically related, but I know that, everybody has like, there's no secret that there's the animosity between the boat guys and the surf fishermen. But I think it's really, really important, and especially with the way you're trying to bring the community together, which I appreciate more than you know, but to respect each other's craft. Because I will tell you this, just because a guy has a boat doesn't mean he's on fish constantly. And vice versa, the surf guys don't usually get the respect and credit for the amount of time and hours that they put in to grind and to be good and to catch fish consistently. There's a lot to be said for that because, I'll say this, if you take the boat guy, most boat guys offer their boat and try to put them on the beach, try to read a beach, they can't do it. You know what I mean? So, and like I said, on the flip side of that, just because a guy has a boat doesn't mean that they're always going to be on the fish or they're good fishermen. And it takes a lot to be good at, no matter what your craft and what your niche and what your forte is. So it's just important to just respect your fellow man. You know what I mean? And give everybody the credit they deserve. And maybe people try to start looking at things that way a little bit more, rather than, the boat fish don't count or whatever the animosity is. You know what I mean? It would be really nice to kind of like try to start breaking down those. And I know it's a lot of it's ball busting and everything, but it's nice. It's nice to be able to bring the community together and kind of down those walls. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It's agreed. Both and surf have their own fortes, as Michael is also putting up on a post, without a doubt. Also, I want to say thank you to everybody for showing up to the show. It's much appreciated. We do take donations all the time. I put in a lot to this business. Correct, honey? Tell them, sweetheart.
Absolutely. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for keeping the lights on.
And there's always a guy out there waiting to throw in those chat 69s and all that. Guys, please.
So, Mr. Pete,
Yeah.
leading up to the show too, we were talking like about safety and the PFDs and safety gear for the fall fishing, because I mean, it's one of the times of the year where we got fish on the brain and we're blinded and we're just going and not thinking. I don't know if you wanted to get into any of that tonight, or you just want to save that for a different show at this point. But
Say that again.
I said I didn't know if you wanted to, get into any of that tonight, or it's something that you wanted to save for a different show. But
Oh, we
It's
can
just
always do a
really-
different show with you, Scotty. No doubt about it. No doubt. And we will do another show with you. WR, show me the pineapple, he says. There you go, buddy.
I forgot to mention, I love that pineapple. The key, if anyone's been following me for long enough, they know that at all times there is a pineapple on my boat in my cooler. I don't leave the dock.
Oh.
I'm serious.
Gotta love it, man.
It
Mr.
is-
Pineapple,
it
thank you so much for that.
Yeah, it is the key to finding fish and staying on them consistently. And that is my biggest secret.
Thank you, Scotty. Thank you for
It'll
that.
all get-
Yeah, buddy. So it's getting late. It's 8:25. Scotty, I just want to say to you, thank you so much for coming on to the show. And obviously, it's not going to be your last. I love having you on the show. You're a dynamite guy. Keep the Instagram posts coming. I love watching them. I love seeing them. To everybody else out there, thank you for coming on tonight. But before we go, we're going to do the spin right here for the Ebb Point. I'm going to show you guys what you're going to get. You can hang out, Scotty, with us if you want.
Yep, definitely.
So I got inside here a lure. Now, again, this was only advertised to be the Ebb Point surf bag tube. Inside, check it out. This tube right here is a glow-in-the-dark, man. This is freaking awesome. So it's a glow-in-the-dark tube inside, and that's the Ebb Point single tube bag. Also, you got the leader bag. I love his leader bags. His leader bags are gorgeous. Comes right off. You can have different leader bags. You can order these from him. You can pop them in and out how you want. And I love it because he even has a grommet on here. Doesn't really need it, but he put it on because he makes good product, man. So there's the leader bag for you, right? Awesome. I love these leader bags. I have one myself. And the single tube bag. But what I'm going to add here is a lure. Now, this isn't brand new. I've used it once, I think, for 2 casts. Don't get angry at me. This wasn't included. I'm adding this in. And I'm trying to find the opening to this bag, and I'm freaking out. So anyway, I got it out. So you guys know Strike Pro. Beautiful lures. Check it out. It's got in the shape of, it's a popper out there. You can chuck this out pretty far. It's got a treble hook in the middle zone there, and also a single hole in the back. You got a nice, he's also put looks like a swivel on there. Looks like a VMC swivel, but good stuff, solid stuff. So this helps a lot because, guys, if the fish starts to spin on it over here, there's no leverage. It doesn't get stuck, and the fish doesn't have leverage. It just keeps spinning, and it gives you a better chance of catching that fish. And obviously, the lure being, I would put this at around the 3-ounce range. Guys, this thing, you can chuck it. Beautiful in the canal. Nice big lure. I've used it like once. It's a Ronneray. You guys see it right there. There it is, a Ronneray Strike Pro. See it? Beautiful lure. You're getting good stuff from me. Mr. Poseidon does not give out junk. If I was handing out junk, I'd be handing out this pineapple cup every week. Other than that, Let's not call that junk now. So I'll leave that lure inside. This is one winner right now. We're gonna do the comment picker. If you left a comment on last week's, say it, honey. Come on, take over.
Live stream, yeah. Angel, so you would have left a comment on last week's live stream where we had Gian Lure Walker on as a guest.
Right.
And that's the one where we're going to pull the comments and...
Right. And hopefully you're on. You got to be on right
winner.
now. Oh, I just popped out my earpiece.
Are you okay?
Gotta love live stream. Live stream is great. I mean, I love live stream. It's great. It's real. Overall studio look. Look. See the overall studio look? Captain Scotty Sevins. It's letting you know. I have a ticker tape parade going here. Are you kidding me? Let's talk fishing in the background. It's a beautiful thing. Anyway, let's get back to the mini Mrs. P. Hey, you're the large and I'll be the mini. How's that?
That's okay.
Yeah, I love you. I love you. Okay.
All
So are we ready to do the spin, honey?
Okay, getting ready.
Are you ready?
Almost.
All right, set it all up and do it because my wife does that. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
And we go.
And here we go. And it's Tom Hood.
Tom Hood.
Put him up, honey.
It's a lot of buttons here.
I know. Tom Hood, are you out there, Tom? You just won the single 2 bag. We're going to give a 10-second countdown like I always do for Tom Hood to answer. Are you ready? 10, 9, 8. Tom, I hope you're out there. 6, 5. And if I go past it, I'm sorry, Tom. Somebody could be calling you up right now. Go to the side channel. I can't do that. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm always such a nice guy. 1. I'm sorry, we're doing this again. Running again. Tom, you should have been on the show. What are you doing? You're killing me. You're always on here. Why'd you go off? All right, next. Let's go. Pick another one.
Here we go.
And the next winner is... Oh, Michael. Michael, I saw you out there, Michael.
Saw him on before.
Michael. All right, Mike, you're going to get the same 10-second countdown call. Mike, I saw you out there early because I spoke to you. There he is.
Yay,
Yo!
Michael.
Let's have a nice warm welcome for Michael in his winning ways. Yeah, boy! Woo! Let's make this a party. One more. Gotta love Michael. On the show, Mike. You win the prize. All right, it's enough of that. Let's get down with the music. Michael, thank you so much for coming to the show. Surfcasting Chris, what's up? I didn't say hello to you earlier, buddy.
Hey.
Always
Hey,
here. Mike
Zane.
Parrick, Danny D. Morales, man. We got a bunch of good people here tonight. I want to say thank you to Michael. Michael, in order to win this prize, Michael, there's one final step. Just DM me on my Instagram
Or
with your
email.
address, and I'll get this out with the rest of the prizes that I didn't deliver out for the last 9 years. Don't worry, you don't have to wait 9 years. JJ, I just want to say JJ's out there.
JJ,
Your prize is
yours
going out tomorrow
out.
also, JJ. I can see it from here. Right out there in the hallway. It's in a yellow envelope. It's all packed. It's ready to go. I'm sorry for the delay. Outcast, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much for the great show. Guys, thank you so much for showing up.
Thanks, Grandpappy.
Thank you, and
Total
let's
Noob
end it right now.
Fishing.
Thank you, everybody.
Good night,
Thank you, Scotty
everybody.
Sevins.
Good night, Carol.
Scotty! Woo! Let's go. Get out there, get surf fishing, and let's go.
You gotta go back.